What does jive mean to me, or I guess more accurately, or how I'd explain it is my enthusiasm or my excitement around jive is for the possibility of restoration, right? And it's restoration through education. People have been misinformed and lied to about what their vote not counting, or it doesn't matter. They don't know how to vote. They don't know how to register. They don't know how to research. The people that have been previously elected are people that are running for office now, campaigning now. So they really don't know the value of their vote and how to leverage it. And so that's basically what excites me is, like I said, is restoration through education. What do I mean by restoration? Well, when people are justice impacted individuals, upon reentering society, they never are fully restored to their full status prior to their conviction. So basically, right, your sibling or two should put to death, and you never really brought back all the way to life. And so, using their vote, especially if you mobilize, you organize, and you're able to control or move a mass to get to be heard, I think that it changes everything. It changes everything in the fact that justice impacted individuals don't have a table, or they're never invited to a table. However, through communication, collaboration, organization, they are able to they'll create their own table, and people will want to come to yours. So, just like some of the, just maybe try to expose some of the common sense things that, it's conflicting information, it's incongruent, right? So let's say, for instance, somebody says, well, I don't vote because my vote doesn't matter. Or if they've ever been told that by someone else, to try and explain to them some of the truths, or just, show them some of the things that's incongruent with that. How could that be? Why do you think it's a consequence that you lose your right to vote when you're put into custody? Why do you think it's a consequence for you to lose? Well, it was once upon a time, if you were on supervision, paper jail and custody in any form like that you just couldn't vote. Why is that so important? Why was that something that they've written in and was a part of everything all night? Obviously, if they made it a point to take your right to vote, then that alone, the fact that there was emphasis placed on that alone suggests that your vote counts, and they know it. You might not, but they do. Another thing when people talk about how their vote doesn't count, you also wonder where that came from. And then sometimes you go through the whole thought experiment about the 5 monkeys. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but it's how if you teach somebody a long time ago that it's not worth it, don't vote, your vote doesn't count, then they will turn around and train the subsequent, or the next generations, that their vote doesn't count. All you have to do is teach the first generation. That first generation will teach everybody else not to vote, and then you were able to successfully block a block of people. Sorry for using block too many times right there. But you essentially blocked a block of people from ever leveraging their vote or using their voice. These things just have to change, and we know that for a fact that the one thing, more than any other one thing that prevents recidivism, is education. So I also believe that education about how the system works and how you can use it to your advantage and how you can change it or influence if you don't like it, is the education that it's going to help with restoration. And after you have restoration, then you can start to go after more. But people need to be made whole, and that's what JIIVE is.